Good morning everyone. This is a very basic class of Maya. In this class we're gonna see the basic tools and the basic things we need to know before we start the Maya. And if you didn't see my last video, I highly recommend to go and check out that video. In that video I talked about like why we use Maya and what are the different parts of Maya and what we can do if we learn Maya and all that. So I highly recommend to go and check out that video. Please subscribe to our channel. Before we start anything in Maya, it's important to set up a project. And to set up a project, just go to Files and here a project Windows. From here, just click New and give the name. I'm gonna name it Maya Class. And from here, just give the location. Mine is set. If you don't have the location yet, just give it the location and press Select. And from here, just accept it. And now just do set project and then just give the location and accept it, and now you're good to go. In Maya we have a lot of options and we're gonna go through all of them like one by one. Every option you need to know before starting the modeling, and now we're gonna start the modeling chapter, so stay tuned for that. The first thing we need to like, there are different kind of modeling like I covered in my last video: curves modeling and polygon modeling, and we're gonna start with the polygon modeling. So make sure you have like polygon modeling for the just selected modeling here, and then you have a tab here called the polygon modeling. From here you have some shapes and you can create those shapes like that. This is a sphere, this is a cube, and all there are more shapes. Go to create and then polygon primitives, and from here you have little extra shapes you can use like the soccer ball. Alright, so let me just take a cube and then let's just start with the cube. So the first thing is we have some options here to see our mesh. Like to make anything, we manipulate the mesh and create things. Like this cube, I can select edge and put a edge loop in it like this, and we can just check the vertices, press and there, and just like that we create some things. Alright, so for start let's just take a cube and see, just press right click and you get this option. We have edge here, we have vertices here, and we have faces here. Let's start the vertex. This the other thing we call the vertex like that. These are vertices, and we have edges here. This is we call the edges, and we have faces here. From Q, if you press like Q in the mouse like that, Q in the keyboard like that, you get this arrow kind of thing, and this is just for the selection. Alright, like you go for vertex, you just select it, no move tool, no rotate tool, nothing, just for selection. If you just W on your keyboard, you get the move tool. So remember that W for the move tool, and here you can select anything like that. If you want to select the faces, so go to right click like I said, select faces and W, and you have the move tool here also, here everywhere, and select edge and you have move tool on edge also like that. So W for the move tool. Let's go further. This is object mode. Is this thing you will get like according, like you when you start working in Maya you get these things. Alright, so for E you get the rotation, like rotation. These are axes. See, this and this and this. Maya works on 3 axes. So here we have the axis X, Y and Z. Like you can see, move tool W. Here like Y, this is the Y axis. Like here this is the Z axis, and here we have the X axis. So same with the rotation tool. Here we have this axis, and we have this axis, and we have this axis. So E for the rotation tool. Let's just go a little more further, and then R for the scale tool, like this. If you select the middle and just drag it, so it'll scale like proportionally all the sides. So, and we have axis too, so this is the y-axis scale, this is the z-axis scale, and here you have the x-axis scale. So R for the scale tool, so Q just to select, W for move tool, E for rotation tool, R for scale tool. It works in everything. Like if you select the face and we have R, like, and then there you go, you can scale it like that, and here you can scale it. From E you can rotate it, anything you want to do, just do it like that. This is object mode, and then there you go. Like I forgot to tell you one thing, this is a viewport. So if you want to rotate the viewport like that, just press Alt and right click, and then you can rotate it like that. And if you want to zoom in, just scroll like from your mouse and you can zoom in. And if you want to just toggle it like that, just press Alt and the middle keys of your mouse, like the scroll ones, and just hold on to scroll and then do that. See, just work on this thing, just get used to this thing. This thing is super important for Maya, so just try focus on these things. All right, so this is our viewport, and we have top view here, we have side view here, and here we have the front view. In Maya we have top, front, and side, and perspective. So we use all these views to create something. Yeah, so like if I'm gonna like if I'm gonna take a cube here like that, so it's showing top view also, in front also, inside also, and from here just like top. See, if I select the face, from here is the top, this is the front view, so here also in the top, and this is here also in the top, and this is the side view, so here on the side, and this is the front view, so like that. So we have all the axes, and to go to other like top, side, and this panels, just press spacebar and you get these all 4 views, or just press here and you get these views. Alright, press it again and you go inside the view. See like that. Yeah, and from here just press it like that and you get the 4 views, and press the space and you get inside it. So, and here just try to remember this. Alright, from one, with one on a keyboard like that, we have our mesh, and with 2 we get a smooth mesh, and we get the wireframe also of the hard mesh, and with 3 we just get the smooth mesh like that, and with 4 we get the wireframe of anything, and with 5 we can fill the mesh, and with 1 again, there you go, the hard mesh, and with 6 we have the texture, so we'll cover that thing later, and with 7 we have the lights. So if you accidentally like turned off the light, so just press the 5, so it'll be on. Like Maya have some default lights in it, so everything we see is just like through light, and Maya gave us some light so we can see our object, like when we do our like final render or something like that, so we create our own lights and all, but we'll cover that part later. For now, just remember, if you turned off the light like the X7, just press 5 and we'll come back. Alright, so this is, just try to remember: 1 plane mesh, 2 wireframe of the plane mesh and the smooth mesh, and 3 only smooth mesh, and 4 only wireframe, and 5 fill. Alright, so that's all, and this is the export mode, and there's some there were some options here, and in the export mode you cannot see those options because you can create those options like that. But if you don't, for first control and spacebar, and you get the normal view of yours. So just start with this, and like when you get perfect in that, you can do this view and do anything here. Like if you wanna edge, if you want to delete the edge and all that stuff, like there there are all options here also. But you can, this is like quite a lot of work. You go every time here and you do this thing, so just get used to it and you will know. Alright, so now we're gonna go and see some options here. So let's just start with this. This is just same new scene and open scene. If you have anything, any other project, you can open from here. All same from the software. So just let's just go like further, and here we have undo. Like if you did something, like if I did that and I want to just like come back, I want to undo, to a control Z. Sorry for that. Control Z. And for redo you can do a control Y, because we have not redo here. So control Y for redo, and to cut a control X, to copy control C, and to paste control V, like that. But still, and for duplicate, this is important. Like if you wanna duplicate anything, like you wanna copy that, you're gonna go control C and then you're gonna control V and then you get the copy. No, like in Maya we do like a control D, so we call it the duplicate and we get the thing, see, like that. So, and we can scale it, we can do that, and we can do again, and we can do R, we can do this, control. So here the special duplicate means, see, special duplicate, if you have this shape, right, and you're creating these three shapes again and again, just first press control D and then just do that, and then press shift D. So what it do, it just copy the same thing, it just repeat the same process again and again, how long you want. So this is how we just like, this is called the repeat duplicate. See, like that, see, it will go as further as you want. So this, I just take my cube again, there you go. Just scale it a little bit. With R you have the scale, and with W you have the move tool. From here just ignore everything else now, and to create, here we have the polygon, like I said, and there in polygon we have different shapes. Like see this pyramid kind of thing, like that. Just scale it a little bit, and this is the pyramid we have, like that. And here we have some more options. You can just like go through them one by one and just like explore the options. Just read it. And for select we have let be for now for these options. Let's just go. And in modify we have freeze transformation, center pivot. Yeah, there you go. Just imagine you have this thing, right? And sometime what Maya do, if you toggle these things a lot, like if you did that, and what you did, you just copied that thing and then you combine these things. Like if you do that, these kind of things, and then what you did, you selected the face and deleted it, and see what happened. The pivot point is not in center, it's just like is here. So what we can do from here, just modify and central pivot, so it'll come in the center of the mesh. Alright, so modify and central pivot, that's all. So here we have the display, nothing special here, nothing special here too. So now here in mesh, in mesh we have booleans. So what booleans do is, let's just create a square, there you go, scale it a little bit, and then I created this is there, let's just do that, see, So see what Boolean do is, I'll just show you. Select, first I selected this thing and this and mesh and Booleans, and from Booleans I have three options. This is union, difference and intersect. If I press union, so let's see what happens. What happens is, there you go. So now you can see is a one mesh, and just if we go inside, so we can see here these are no different mesh anymore. These are just like one mesh. So that's the union boolean. Just undo it. Undo means Control Z and then scale it away. So what I'm gonna do here now is just like these two and mesh and booleans and difference. So what it did is deleted this much part. So let me just show you again. Let me show you again. If I do that and create this, right, and other thing I create is a cylinder from here like that. So what now I can do, I just scale it a bit. Now I can just select this and then mesh and booleans and difference. So let's just see made a hole like that. So we use boolean like that. So that's other boolean. And now the third option of booleans is, there you go, it's called intersect. We did that and then here, oh, I have to select both. Just select one, hold shift and select again. So both are selected right now. So mesh, booleans, yeah, whatever it is. So what it did, it chopped off the part which was just like on the shape of the cylinder. So it worked like that. So now we're gonna go to combine. Let's just see, we have a sphere here and we created a other cylinder here. So now these two are different meshes. So what we can do here, we just press this and we can create mesh and combine. So now you can see it's a single mesh, right? So that's we call the combine. Like, see, if example, if we have a shape like that, right, and we wanna make a different shape, we just duplicate it, made it small, this shape, and then we shift click, repeat, and we have this shape now, right? So what we did, we just combine it from here to combine. So now we have a single mesh here like that. Alright, so that's how we combine things. And here other option of mesh is separate. For this, if we have any combined object, we just go from here and press separate. So now is all are different meshes, but the pivot is in bottom, so we can do is, like I said, modify center pivot. So now it's in the center again, and if you give one command, right, and you want to repeat that command over and over, so what you can do, like what I did here, I did center pivot once, right, and I want this here and here and here also. What I can do is just click on this and press G from the keyboard like that and repeat command here and here the same command, here the same command, so I don't have to go all the way here back again. That's how we work. So and all these options I'm working here, you get from here like mesh, booleans, combines and everything. Just select the option, select the mesh and press shift and right click, and you can have all the options here also. See the smooth and all the options, will go in a second. Other options like extrude and all multi-surface and all options we'll see in a minute. So in mesh now we have other option called fill hole. So what fill hole do, like it fills holes. Like if we have this and we select face and delete the face, so it's a face, we select all that, we go to mesh, we press fill hole, so you're gonna fill that hole. All the options I'm saying you can work from here too. Like if we delete the mesh from here and then object mode, and then if you wanna fill the hole, just press edge, select the edge loop and fill hole. There you go. So this is the fill hole. Other option is in here we have is reduce. So what reduce do, like we have this edge here we don't want, so what we do is with reduce we just press the reduce, so it'll reduce the edge. Like if we don't want the face, we press the face and it'll reduce the face. See, like that. These options we don't really like use much, but still these are in Maya, so I'm telling all that. So other option we have is smooth. This is very important option. So whatever we make in Maya, we make output in a smooth view. So first I recommend start working with a lower mesh like that and just add few more edges if you need in a way like that. I'll go on that later, but still just start as low poly as you can. You will know that thing if when you start working Maya. And one more thing, no, I'll tell you later. Alright, so here other option of this thing is triangular. See, now here in Maya we create things, right? And some we create from gaming models and some we create from movies and all. There are some other engines for those things, and some engines works on quad and some works on triangle. In Maya we are doing the polygon modeling, so we do everything in quads. Quads mean we supposed to have, like we must have 4 vertices combined, and face means this, and it should have 4 edges like that. Not 5, not 6, only 4. This we call a polygon, and Maya works on polygon, so this thing is super important to make everything in polygon. And after you're done with your modeling, if you need like a triangle view some further reason, so what we can do is just press triangle and here you go, you have the triangle mesh. And if you wanna take it back, just select quads and here we have quads again. So that's easy. And here total nah maybe. So from here we have add divisions. So what add division do, if we have this and we want to add some divisions in it, just press add division, it'll add division in all sides. Here see, he added one division here and one here and one here, and we can increase this division also. Like I'm gonna tell you, like see, if we do that, we repeat the command, we get this box of in. If we use any tool from here, from anywhere, you get this box. See, like that we can increase division, we can decrease division. And here we have a attribute box. From attribute box, like see, if I made anything, like imagine I made that and I wanna just change the shape or something like that, so what I can do is to change attribute from here. Like I want this to rotate like this, so what I can do is rotate like that. See, this attribute is moving, so what I can do is press minus 90, so it'll move like that. So if you want to do like something specific for numbers, so you can do that also. Attributes are super important. The short form is control A. So from control A you get the attributes and you can do anything you want, like there's small, and you can add some like there. It's totally up to you how you gonna use that, but still it's super important. Just keep that thing in mind. Attribute control A. Alright, so let's go to the next option. And next option from here is the bevel. Bevel is also important. See, if we have a edge and we want a quite slope or something like that, so what we do is to press here and create a bevel. See, again we got this box. We get this box every time we do anything in Maya. So this is the bevel option. We can just maintain the friction and all. We can just add segments so it be smooth. It's totally up to you how you're gonna do that, but these options are super important. Like, see, if we're gonna do that like manually, gonna take some time, so it's better to use like bevel here. Other option we have is extrude. Now extrude is super important option in here in Maya. So I just create something. Like if you wanna extrude the face, so what you do, you go here, you do extrude like that, and this is the angle of extrude. So we use these handles like that. So we did it extruded the face. So we create everything here in Maya with extrudes and shapes, and also extrude is super important. And all options I'm telling you from here, you can also work like this, and you can just select the edge and you can select the face like that. And if you have the face or edge or anything, just press shift and right click, so you get the options like this and there and everything you want, duplicate and everything. Here extrude, merge face, multi-cut, I'll go later on these options. So for now, extrude, shift right click and extrude, so it'll extrude the face, see like that. So, and one more thing, you can extrude the faces like that. See, extrude, I extruded the face, and you can extrude the edge sometime like this. I extruded the edge, but one thing, you will never extrude the vertex. Vertex is just no point to extrude. See, extrude the vertex like that. There's no point to extrude the vertex. Extrude vertex, there's no point. Like, it don't make sense. Like, why you wanna just like mess up with your mesh? So don't extrude the vertex. Just make this practice. Don't extrude the vertex at all. So, and now for the other tool we have. Now here we have is, after extrude, there we have merge. So merge is an important tool too. So I just create something like that. So what we want here is, we want these two vertices to merge together. So what we do, if we went to vertices, there are two merges, merge to center and merge. So if we did merge to center, so what it did, it merged both in center like that. See, not just a one vertex and triangle, so you have to work with that. Like, we don't need these 1 2 3 4 faces, and here we have the triangle, so we don't need the triangle. You have to solve the mesh according to your work, but this is how much works. And if we have that, so, and merge, we can use every tool I'm saying, you can open from here also, like shift and right click, and where we have the merge, and where we have the merge vertices, merge to center. This is like one more merge, I'll tell you later. So merge, immerse the tools. From here we have other option is transform, flip and all that. I'll go through, but like, yeah, let's just see one more merge. See, if we have a vertex and we selected the vertex and we went to merge, this is target weld tool. Is kind of merge too, but how it works, if we have this and we press this, you click on it, click on the vertex, drag it to the other vertex and just release it, so it will merge the vertex together. See like that, see from here and see like that. By working with that, you have to be like so careful, so you don't merge the other thing which you don't want to get merged. So just be careful and work with that. So here now we have is flip. We made this shape, right? We made this shape, and here we took the edge, we did there, and vertices, selected the vertices and there, and we added the edge here, and we did there. So now what we want the exact shape there also, but we don't want to recreate that shape. So we can do is to control D, z-axis here. So what we do is, here we have z-axis in scale is one value, so we can put a minus in front of the value there and enter, so it'll flip on that value. And then here what we can do, this shape and this shape, we can just combine the shape. Like I said, you can turn on all the options from here, you don't have to go to up all the time if you get used to it. Here we combine the shapes like this one, and we combined it. Now we have a single mesh, but one thing we have to see is, even though it's a single mesh, but still there are two things, right? So here what we can do is we can just get the vertices and here and merge. So what it did, it merged all. So how merge worked, here we had two vertices here, right, and two here. So we went to merge vertices. So what it did, it merged both of them with their own vertices. Like now here we have only one vertex and here we have only one. So again merge to center. So what merge to center do is, if we have these two vertices, right, here we have these two vertices like that. Oh, like that we have here these two vertices. If we select all of them and merge to center, what you're gonna do, you're gonna merge all that to center. So it depends like what you want as the outer result. So you can work with these two vertices. So now the tool from edit mesh is flip, symmetry, average vertex. Oh yeah, chamfer vertex, like we use it sometime. Chamfer vertex was chamfer vertex 2 is delete the mesh, we're creating other mesh. So what chamfer vertex do, if we have this vertex, right, so we go to chamfer vertex, click on it, it just creates a thing like that. See, like, and we can change this like that, length we can change here, we can add divisions also, just one division. So it's not working, mama is just like, but you get the idea, right? Like you don't need this thing now, but still in future you might need this thing, so just mind that. And here we have other options, duplicate, control D, like I said. Extract face is also sometime important. Extract face, like if we have this, right, and we wanna make something on top of it, but we don't wanna just, so what we're gonna do first, we just gonna do there, and we're gonna create a plane here, and then when we're gonna have our plane set, what we're gonna do is to place here and there, and then we're gonna do there. And here we have option of transparency here in all the view, like we can see the view also and everything. So just remember that option is on all the windows. Here also we have the transparency option, here also we have the transparency option. So it's quite handy, I use this a lot. So what we're gonna do with that, we just gonna do there, and then again this, it's a lot of work, right? So what we can do, we can just delete the mesh first, and we can just take the face, edit mesh, and we extract it. There you go. And now we have the same, now we have different meshes, but we have the same exact, because we took it from here. So this is how this thing works. Just delete these things. Other option we have here, edit mesh. Here we have poke, widgets, levy. In mesh tool we have multi-cut tool, this is important. Crease tool, yeah, not yet. The create polygon tool, yeah, that's important. Like if we have a weird shape or something, so here we have a tool called create polygon tool, create polygon. So we can just create our mesh from here like that, and just press W, so it'll be a form. But still you have to work on that, you have to extrude and all that, and so just avoid this tool if you want to use it. Like, it's just my personal opinion, I don't use this tool much, so I'm I do recommend you to use this tool. And where we have insert edge loop tool, this is also an important tool in Maya. Like we have here, we have a square. So what I want to do is I want a edge loop just right after here. We can do from here also, like see, I told you, right? Attributes, all attributes you get from here. This is the cube, and we have attributes here. Another other way is control A, so we get the handle also, so we can add the edges here. But it adds the edges in a symmetry. Like if you want edge here, so you wanna add, you have to add this much edges, and you can delete these edges from here. But still, if you want just one edge here, so what you can do is just go here, insert edge loop tool. Just so this small icon will pop up. It's just like edge tool, so we can just drag it, we can just click it and drag it. So wherever you want to put the edge, just release it and put the edge. And here also, if you want to put an edge, here also if you want to put an edge, you can do, see, like that. And one more thing with edge, if whenever you want to delete the edge, is super important. Just remind that here, if I delete it with the delete option from here, like on the keyboard, and I delete the edge, so what it do, see, the vertices, they're still here, so it's not good. Like we don't need this vertices, it just mess up with the polygon and you just mess up with the shape. So what we should do is just select shift, hold on the shift and right click, and then just delete edge. So now see, there are no vertices left. This is important, so just remind that thing. Alright, don't just delete edge like that with delete. The remaining vertices will give you so many problems, so always make habit of delete any edge like that, delete edge. Alright, but still the other option of here we have is multi-cut tool. This is an important option too. Like if you have anything to, just like if you wanna create a loop or just like a edge here, so with that you just go to edit mesh, like it here, and multi-cut tool, and you just click the right thing and drag it all the way to the edge and release it. And here also just click it and drag it all the way to the edge and release it, and press W. So now you have your loop here, see, like that. But it's super important to drag all the way to the corner. Alright, if you don't, just repeat command G2 for the tool. If you do that, and if you do that, so what it do, it mess up with your, see, here we have a single, and sometimes it's not good. So just like remember, drag all the way to the here, or if you require edge here, like in this specific place, so you can do that. But still, I recommend all the way to there, because here you now you have to solve the mesh also, like a G4 repeat command, remember, like there, and you have to put one edge here, and from here you have to put here and everywhere, see, like that, like there, see, and like that. So that's how you're supposed to do it, because it's so. Other option we have here, from we have offset. This is also an important option. So what offset do, see, if we created a cylinder here, right, and we wanna add two edges on the same distance, so what we do, we go to here and we press offset tool. So we click on the edge and we drag it. So what it do, it creates two edges on the equal distance, like that. Now we have two edges here, see, again repeat command if you want here also, just here, like it's totally up to you, like how much spacing you want between those. So like that you can do offset tool. And after offset we have here slide edge. This is also an important edge. Like for slide edge too, if we have a cube here, right, and we just did that, and we added a loop here, every option you can get from here, remember. So, and we wanna slide this thing. If you do it with the edge, so it mess up with the shape, see, if you do it from here, it messes up with the shape. And if you want to just slide it on the loop, so what you do, from here you can go to slide edge, and from here just press the middle click and keep hold on to it, and just like slide your mouse like that. That's how slide edge works. See, it's not messing up with the shape, it's just like sliding on the edge. That's how slide edge works. Object mode, delete it. Now, yeah, see, well tool, I told you before, like well tool I explained before with the merge tool. Well tool, we just do that to merge vertices like that, see, that's all. So now we're gonna see the my display, and my display we have the reverse. See, the reverse is an important tool. Sometime what happens, like we have this face, and this face, if we do the my display and if we reverse it, so what happens, sometime we have the black thing here, and it happens quite a lot, we have all the mesh reversed. So in this case, see, it gives a lot of problems also. So what you can do is just to select the mesh, select the face, and to reverse, so it will not be reversed. See, like that, it will alright. So this is the reverse tool. I think that is all for this up window, and from this window, this is just like the same tools you got you saw up there, like this combination tool, extract tool, this is mirror tool, this is all the options you saw, this is extrude, and this is level and all that. So, and one more thing I want to tell you, like if you do anything here, see, this is like a normal working mode, you get all the options here, but if you get used to these things and press control and space, so you get the export option, and all these options you get from here. Like if you want to extrude the vertex, just press the face. If you want to extrude the face, just do the face and extrude from here, like that. Or anything you want to do, like you want to merge the vertex, just select the vertices, shift, right click, merge, and merge. Anything what you can do from there, you can do from here. So I recommend you to just like work on this thing and get used to it, because with this your work will be like quite easier. And this is pretty much it for the video. So let's just see few more things and tricks. Attributes, everything have its own attribute. So here we get attribute window like this, and we can name the attribute. See, like press control A again, and here we can name the attribute, we can call it ball. So there you go, this is this thing, we can call this ball. So now if you want to do any change on this, and if you want to do anything on this, like we will know, like we have this thing here, so we know the shape, so and we have the naming, so we will know everything. So that's pretty much it. And one important more thing, here we have settings, just click on settings, light open, and here just go to undos. I recommend do finite to infinite. It will just like make you undo to infinite, like you can go as much back as you want, so I recommend do that. It just makes it a little bit heavier, but still it works, because sometimes we do a lot of things and we want to go back, and we just have like few number of undo, so we cannot go that back, so this helps a lot. And if you wanna save anything in Maya, like we did that, you wanna save that, just go from here and just save it, save as, save scene, or you can just go control S. From here you can just like set on scene, that's all, or you can just like control S, and that is. So that's pretty much all for the video. Let's hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, I'll cover in rest of the videos. So, and this is smooth view, and this is hardened view. like I said. And if we want the smooth view, and see, this is the shape we have, right? And we wanna keep that shape, and we want it to take in smooth view. So what you can do is insert edge loop tool. We just put edge here little bit down, so it just don't merge in. And here also, if you want, just a little bit down, so it don't merge in. So like that, we can just like it works as a supporting edge. You getting my thing, right? It works as a supporting edge for this thing. So we can just like keep the shape also, and we can just work with our shape. But remember, this is not the final output. The final output in is this thing. And at last, if you're done with your work, what you do, you just go to mesh, just go to mesh and make it smooth, mesh and make it smooth like this. So it add more edges, but it'll just like give your work more details. Just repeat command for one more smooth. So now just see this is like final output of the work. But press 3 just gives the overview, like what we're gonna get in our like final output. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I will upload like more classes like that like in future, so stay tuned.